Okay, so in my last video, we went over the V-shaped pattern for footwork. Now we're going to go over pivoting a little bit more in detail. The idea with pivoting is whatever leg is forward, we're going to angle off of. We're going to head in that direction. Because as someone is coming forward for an attack, we want to, again, get off the line of attack so that we don't get struck by not just their hand or their kick, but the entirety of their forward momentum. So, my hands are up. My forward hand can swat or parry, and I'm pushing off of my rear leg so that I can go ahead and thrust myself to the turn. And me, myself personally, as I do this, you should notice that I'm not just pivoting, I'm lunging slightly backwards. And this will always depend on the range between me and my attacker or my opponent. If I'm trying to be in close range with them and they're boxing with me, at this point here, as I throw my hook, I might still begin my pivot, but I won't necessarily throw back into a lunge. However, if they're coming quickly at me doing a blitz, I need to get out of there quickly. And I want to completely separate myself from them. Getting off that ankle. You want to make sure that as you're practicing this particular technique, you're doing it with both legs. You're leading with the rear leg first. Now, every time you angle off, if it's at all possible, it would benefit you best to go ahead and continue an attack forward. Because just like in the V-shaped footwork, as the individual is coming forward with their forward momentum, they need to then stop, readjust to your body position. So you, whom are already adjusting to their body position, have an advantage. And it is not beneficial for you to just stand there after you've gotten off the line. In fact, if at all possible, as you're getting off that line of attack, continuing a strike is good. Now, you can use kicks with this as well. You've noticed me several times using my knees instead, but you can use your kicks. So I get off that line of attack. I use my hand as a parry. And as soon as my foot touches the ground here, you can use it as a springboard forward. Same thing whenever you're going to the opposite side. Pivoting. You're not just getting off the line. So, make sure that no matter what direction you're going in with this pivot, you are keeping your hands up to protect your face. Because it doesn't matter if you're getting off the line of attack if the strike still connects before you're offline. So, it's very much so necessary to keep your hands up at all times. And being in any fight, you should already understand this. So, pivot off, pivot off, pivot off, pivot off. Switch your feet. Pivot off, pivot off, pivot off. After you get used to doing this movement a couple of times, add in your hand work. block, block, parry, pivot off, block, block, scoop, pivot off, block, block, pivot, parry, angle it off every time. You're wanting to use that pivot as best you can and as often as you need. It is better to pivot off than take any brunt force attack. All right. Whenever you're pivoting, it's just like as you're throwing these punches or kicks. You're doing so on the ball of the foot. You're not spinning on the heel. Ball of the foot. Okay. That should cover all the basics for this. Give me your questions, give me your comments, give me your feedback. Thank you for your time.